All right, so this is Overcoming Hate Setback Series. Haters do not respect counsel. So, again, make sure to review the introduction to the series if you need further information, as well as any of the other videos. I think when it comes to haters do not respect counsel, I really probably should have put good counsel, because there's counsel that they will accept, right? And a lot of times the counsel is going down the wrong path. But if they are a hater, and they don't respect counsel, even if, I think they might be people who also mock even bad counsel. Because I think what it is that they have likely a superiority complex, and anything that you say, whether it's good or bad, um, it's just not deserving of respect. They don't respect you. They may respect somebody who doesn't want them, who doesn't want to receive from them. In other words, they may respect another hater. It's sort of like that people pleasing complex that people have. They may respect another hater. But in a general sense, haters do not respect counsel. They will go around the mulberry bush and accept um, counsel from everybody else, with the knowledge that you are the one who has the counsel that they need. There's a counsel that this is not to reduce the value of other people who could share counsel with them. That's not what I'm saying, because you don't really need to listen to everybody, right? Under the sun, you need to listen to a certain person. And it depends upon the season, it depends on what you're doing. A person who is not in a certain type of field trying to give you counsel and they have no insight into it, is probably not the person that you should listen to. Now, they can give you life counsel. They can give you, they may not be in your field, but they can give you life counsel. Okay, that's different, right? You need to manage your money better, right? You need to cut some of your friends out. You need to set boundaries with your family and friends, right? There's life counsel, and I feel like everybody on some level, whether good or bad, can give you some advice about life counsel. If you have a person who has gone to prison, they can show you something. They're already showing you that they went down the wrong path, and they keep sustaining that decision to stay on the wrong path, and they are not willing to reach out to something else to change their position. Position in this way means argument. They're not willing to change their life argument. If you have someone who keeps going back and forth into prison, back and forth, and that's in the prison industry, and researchers call that, um, they call it recidivism, right? The person who goes out and then stays out for a minute and then they go back in. Okay, if you have a person who continues to do that, okay, uh, that means they are not accepting of change. Uh, they're not looking at their age. Okay, if you go in your 20s, well, you got strength. But if you keep going back in your 30s and 40s, when you're going to be in your 50s and 60s with the snap of a finger, you're not listening to good counsel. You're not discerning your age. You're not discerning the opportunities that they are providing for you. Maybe take a computer class, maybe take something to improve your life, something to prepare you when you go out. The first thing that people need to always consider is going to college. I know people like to say, well, college isn't for everybody, but all college is just learning, testing, writing, reading, etc. But if you don't want to go the college route, you can go the apprentice route. And I don't understand why people don't see that as good counsel, as counsel. It's telling you that you could become this if you take our program for 8, 9 months, or 12 months, or 18 months. Do an apprenticeship, and you will be this. Or do a 2-year community college degree, associate's degree, and you'll have a job, or do 2 years and then transfer to the university. All of that is good counsel. It's all instruction. And I don't understand why people really do have a problem with instruction, that they would rather ignore you. It's almost heartbreaking that they would rather ignore you. You are the person who has shown the example that if you set a task, set a goal, endure a goal, and complete a goal, this is what you would look like. And they would rather look at you and mock you and say, you don't know what you're talking about. Even though you have the experience, you can show them. The haters do not respect counsel. They will, I don't know if that is a fear, but like I said at the beginning in the introduction to the series, it has a lot to do with change, and they don't want to change, because if they accept your counsel, then they will be responsible, and people don't want the responsibility, the weight of that knowledge roaming around in their head, because then the person couldn't say, well, I didn't know. I didn't know. Nobody told me. Nobody told me anything. I didn't have nobody telling me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Even if you didn't have a physical person, a human being telling you, you had video advertisement. You had uh, the boards, the stuff that they put on the big boards, right? You had that. You had an example of a person who was going to school. You had you had somebody in your high school. Either way, you have had somebody to tell you something, and you just refuse to receive from that person, because whatever is with that person you hate, you're jealous of. But the very thing that that person has, you can have yourself. You don't have to hate that person. So this is Overcoming Hate Setback Series. Haters do not respect counsel. Go ahead and visit reginayfavors.com for more tips, as well as reginayfavorsauthor.com, which is the online store. Thank you very much for listening.